Hello. Can you guys hear me good? Okay. Welcome, everyone, to the City of Frederick's Department of Housing and Human Services grand opening of our second food bank. My name is Ramenta Cottrell. I am the Director of Housing and Human Services. I want to thank and welcome everyone for being here today as we celebrate this remarkable day where we're able to really address insecurities in our community as they relate to food. We are always seeking opportunities to expand our services, not just in capacity, but also in location, because we want to make sure that all of our residents have access to services that we consider to be essential. We have various community partners that we work with to try to address essential needs, more in a holistic service delivery model. For example, we do have our mobile health unit here today that's able to provide services such as free flu and COVID vaccinations, but also free healthcare screenings for anyone who's looking for a long-term medical home. And that's really our goal, to make sure that if you come to us for services, no matter what it is, we're able to really point you in the right direction. Specifically related to food insecurity, this is a major need here in our community. Just alone in 2022, we provided services in three different areas. One, our community table, which provides dinner every day of the year, 365 days a year, including holidays, to anyone who really needs a meal. We also have a summer foods program, which provides free food to any student who attends Frederick County Public Schools. Throughout the summer of last year, we provided over 4,000 meals to students. We also work with local daycare providers to provide meals as well. In 2022, we provided over 400,000 meals to infants and young children who were receiving daycare services. So as you can see, it's a need that continues to expand. We are here to celebrate today, not the need that exists, but really the passion and commitment of everyone who is involved with us to make sure that we're filling this need. We have various community leaders, donors, volunteers, and of course our employees who really address these needs every day. Today specifically, I want to acknowledge all of our employees and donors and community partners who are here, as well as a few community leaders. Today we have with us Delegate Chris Fair, County Exec Jessica Fitzwater, County Counsel Brad Young. We also have Elizabeth Bobo from Delegate Karen Simpson's office. We have Alderwoman Kelly Russell, County Counsel Renee Knapp, and of course we have our Mayor Michael O'Connor. I want to thank you all for being here, and I'd like to welcome Mayor O'Connor up for a few words.
Thank you very much, Ramenta. It's really an honor to be here, and as Ramenta said, we're not here to celebrate the need. I think what we are here to celebrate is that when there is a need, the city and this community will show up and respond. One of the things that we learned during the pandemic is that food insecurity is a critical component of connecting residents to the services that they need. And our vision at the Department of Housing and Human Services is that whenever we can provide a service to someone who is in need, we use that as an opportunity to connect them to the other services that may be available. Our vision is to be a holistic continuum of care for our residents in this community that need these services. And you heard just a snapshot of what it is that our Department of Housing and Human Services and the employees that work there do every day. But as Ramenta said, they do it with a lot of support from our partners in the community, from the nonprofit to our philanthropic funders, to the business community, to the residents that make food donations and provide that volunteer support at our community table and work every day to bring services to our residents who are in need. So our ability to open up this expanded operation in an area outside of our downtown is an attempt to make the services that the city provides in this area, which are critical to the people who use it, more accessible and more obtainable. And we would hope for the day when we would not need to operate a food bank in the city of Frederick, but as long as there is a need in the city of Frederick for us to operate these services, we will be here to provide that. So we appreciate everyone who is out here today to help us celebrate this expansion of services in our community. And with that, I would like to turn it over to our County Executive, Jessica Fitzwater, for a few remarks.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here with Council President Brad Young and Councilmember Renee Knapp just to share our congratulations on behalf of Frederick County. We talk about it all the time, but this community is always showing how important partnership is, and we have the good fortune at the county to be able to work with the city on many initiatives, recognizing that is what's good for one is good for both, and that together we can solve complex problems and make sure that we're making life better for people. Anytime we can see services being expanded and provide more accessibility is something that we want to recognize and congratulate the city for. During COVID, the county spearheaded a project called feedingfrederick.com, which is a website where anyone can go and see on a map where the closest opportunities to them in Frederick County are to get access to food. And so we're excited anytime we can add to that and expand that with this new location and other places across the county where nonprofits and our municipality partners are also helping to fill the need and provide some support for food insecurity in our communities. So I have just a small certificate of recognition for the city and to congratulate you on the opening of your Trinity Food Bank. We welcome this new location for a program that serves those in need in our community and provides a supply of groceries to individuals and families who may be facing financial crisis. This food bank and its dedicated team of staff and volunteers offer kindness, community, and hope in Frederick County, signed by myself and Council President Brad Young on this occasion today.
Thank you very much. Now we would like to welcome Rick Weldon from Chamber.
So Debbie Streeton, our member services manager, has a proclamation on behalf of the 889 member organizations and 42,000 full-time equivalent employees. All I wanted to say is this. Today is my 65th birthday. I couldn't think of any better way to celebrate 65 years on this earth than being surrounded by people who care enough to put a roof over someone who's homeless's head, to clothe the naked, and to feed the hungry. It is what makes Frederick County special. I say this everywhere I go. The fact that our chamber has more 501c3 nonprofits than any other sector of industry in the county, and more than any other county in the state, says something about the generous, philanthropic, compassionate, caring heart of Frederick County. And we're just thrilled to be here on behalf of the chamber, and Debbie has a proclamation to present to Ramenta.
So we celebrate Trinity Food Bank, providing a 3 to 5 day supply of food to individuals and families facing economic crisis and cannot afford to buy their groceries. So be it known to all that this official proclamation from the Frederick County Chamber of Commerce proudly congratulates the City of Frederick Housing and Human Services Department on your grand opening of the Trinity Food Bank.
Thank you so much. And now we would like to welcome Elizabeth Bobo from Delegate Karen Simpson's office, Delegate Chris Fair, and Andrew from Karen Lewis Young's office.
Thank you so much, and we're thrilled to be here. Your state delegation in District 3, which comprises of Senator Karen Lewis Young, Delegate Ken Kerr, Delegate Karen Simpson, and myself, are all so passionate advocates for this. But speaking personally, as the executive director of a nonprofit that works on food insecurity and homelessness issues in this community, I cannot tell you how heartened I am to see the city making such an impactful investment and the county's support behind that impactful investment. And I can promise you that the District 3 folks and the entire Frederick County delegation are here to support those endeavors whenever possible. I do have here as representatives, I have Andrew here from Senator Karen Lewis Young's office, as well as Elizabeth from Delegate Karen Karen Simpson's office, as well as my Chief of Staff, Ronnie Taylor, as well. Elizabeth is going to read a proclamation from the state delegation.
This official citation is in recognition of the grand opening of your second location. Thank you for providing a 3 to 5 day supply of food to individuals and families that are experiencing an economic crisis in the Frederick community through the Food Bank program. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. Good to see you again. Thank you very much. I also wanted to recognize Nan Mann is here from Senator Von Holl's office. Thank you so much for joining us. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. All right. And Ashley Waters, our Senior Assistant Director of Housing and Human Services.
All right, so now it's the fun part. We get to do the ribbon cutting. So we're going to have everyone move this way in front of the door. And I apologize that you may get wet for a few moments, but it is just a light spritz. So come on over here and we'll get set up. And Sarah, you'll be in the front taking the wonderful scissors from Debbie. Yes, please take all instruction from Debbie Street, and she does this on the regular.
Well, Shelby, sorry, and Shelby, she's our director. You want to use the blue? Yes. Okay.
No. I'm good, yeah. Scrunch in. Sarah looks completely alone up there in the front.
There we go. All right, we're going to do this 2 times. Okay? You want to switch it? There you go. Okay, cut it? Nope. So the first time we're going to do 1, 2, 3. You just look at the cameras and smile and don't cut. Okay? The second time we'll do 1, 2, 3. You'll cut and everybody will cheer. Okay. Okay? First time just look and smile. 1, 2, 3. Everybody good? Okay. Second time. Now you're going to cut and everybody cheer on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Again, I want to thank everybody for being here today. If you are here on site, we do have free snow cones over there at the truck. We also have free flu shots in our mobile medical unit. Again, on behalf of the City of Frederick's Housing and Human Services, I want to thank you all for joining us today.